Now testing Oakley Icon technology. Launch gravity study. Rotation scenario. Oakley Hypergrip technology.
All right, inside the Intermountain Health Performance Center in Las Vegas, we are set for the final game of the round robin just for day one here at the Oakley Icon Alliance, the West Regional, alongside Matt Riemel. I'm Darren DuPont. Matt is the VP of Operations at Zort Sports, big operations here for the Oakley Icon Alliance. Before we get into the game matchup, how about day one so far? We just had an epic 3-0 versus 3-0 showdown. It's been fun.
Oh, yeah. The athleticism of these young ladies out here has been amazing. I know we're in for another good one. This game absolutely has implications going into tomorrow, but everything's been great so far.
There's the Apex Predators lineup, the defending champions. But they got a little work to do, Matt.
They do. They're about to battle a tough Conquer team. Who they've seen before, going back to last year's championships at the Oakley Icon Alliance.
So the Apex Predators taking on the Chargers. There's the Chargers right now and their lineup, and they're sitting 2-1 right now, in good shape, but again, wanting to keep pace with some of these top teams.
Absolutely, yeah, we're going to need to see some smart decisions by quarterback McKenna Cook, and they're going to have to tighten up on defense and figure out an answer for Jaylani Palmer.
All right, we'll take a quick break. There's the standings. 4 teams get into the championship in LA. You see 4 teams with 1 loss. So Chargers, you drop back to 2, all of a sudden, nothing is guaranteed anymore. You want to keep pace after day 1. The opening half is coming up next, here from Vegas and the Oakley Icon Alliance.
The game, it lives beyond the field. From game day fits to highlight clips. From the bright lights to your next ring, we stay locked in. From the All-Pros to the All-In. From dodging L's to snatching dubs. We own the game beyond the game. The stage is ours. So, what's your move?
Here we go. Back in Vegas, and we're set. The final game of the day, the Apex Predators, the Conquer Chargers. And here we go. Chargers will start with the ball first. And an opportunity to get going here. McKenna Cook at quarterback. First down. Our opening play, the final game of the day. And a quick completion. The KK Merlot on first down as they're operating quick. Darren DuPont and Matt Remo with you here for the action from Vegas. And an opportunity for me to chat with you a little bit because I wasn't in New Jersey for the East Regional. We can catch up on a little bit of that and look ahead to LA in February a little bit and look ahead to day 2. But that was fun. And day 1, if day 1 here for me has been any indication, New Jersey was great.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we'll definitely talk more about it later on.
McKenna Cook, second down. She's got the ball in her hand. There's a flag that flies, and the pass is incomplete. She was looking towards the sideline for Ava Irwin.
It looks like we have a second flag here. Looks like it could be an impeding the rusher and then maybe a defensive foul as well.
Oh, yeah, you can see the defender was draped all over Ava Irwin, too.
We got offsetting penalties. So that is going to be a replay the down from the same spot.
A replay, second down. Still in good shape here on the opening possession. We were treated to a really good one. Haipa lead and the Texas Fury just a few moments ago wrapping up before this one. About 15 minutes ago now. And now a completed pass to Maya Smith.
Still going to be short.
But very manageable here, 3rd and mid. 4 yards to go.
So they are in the no-run zone, so you can expect pass only on this next play.
In the first 2 minutes of the opening half, 2 16-minute halves with the 1-minute warning, the final minute, and the pro clock inside that final minute. Both teams have 3 timeouts.
McKenna's really good with her timing routes. I would expect to see a underneath slant coming right across midfield on this next play.
Dropping back to pass. Wow.
She took a shot.
It was a deep slant
And
to Maya Smith and a touchdown.
Wow. Took a big shot on 3rd down. You know what? They probably realized that they were going for it regardless, so why not take a shot there? And it pays off.
Treated it almost like a free play. And a great strike from the Chargers. They take a 6-0 lead. And now they'll go for the 1-point convert from the 5. We haven't seen a lot of teams going for 2.
Yeah.
Typical?
Typical. It's a lot easier to get that one-point conversion. You have big 10-yard end zones. You know, once you go into 2, it's a little more risky and, you know.
Back to pass. Just throwing
Picked
it out.
off.
And it's intercepted. Chance to run it back. They won't be able to, but the interception and the convert is no good. Mariah Stevens-Walden with the interception.
Yeah, great job by Ava Irwin. You know, the ball was a little underthrown, but she chased down the D-back and made the flag pull because that would have been a 2 points the other way. All right, let's see what Apex has here on offense. I've been watching a lot of their games all day. Jaylani Palmer is probably our touchdown leader for the day. They love going up top to her.
Now this pass complete over the middle. Chelsea DeWitt with the catch. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the 14.
Yep.
To the right side. That's complete. And enough for the first down. Palmer, her first catch of the game.
Looks like it's going to be 1st and goal right at midfield. And Apex is running a lot of short hitches right now, which is going to set them up later for some of those deep shots. 1st and goal here. They have 3 downs to score.
Akemi Higa at quarterback for the Apex Predators. Back to throw to the right side. That pass complete. Trishelle Touquet. Her first catch. Second and goal coming. Here's another look at the throw and catch.
Yeah, nice 10-yard gain on this little out route. She brings it back in, makes a defender almost miss, but nice chunk play on that first down.
I always love the early part of the game and wondering how aggressive teams are going to be and how patient other teams will be early, especially when you get two good teams when it can get into a shootout. Every possession matters. There's a completion. Right again to 2K.
Another chunk yardage play, which sets them up nicely for third and reasonable from about 8 yards out.
So third and goal, needing to score here.
This is a big play for the Concord defense.
Trying to respond, the Apex Predators, to that Chargers touchdown. Kemi Higa floating it up to the corner. Oh, what a catch.
Did she hold it?
Where's the signal?
It looks like it was out of balance. Let's check this replay.
Oh, it hit the ground.
Yeah,
the ball hit the ground. You saw it from a live angle. It looked like that maybe was caught, but it was so quick.
Yeah.
Good look from the officials.
That's big for the Chargers. Now they need to drive the ball down the field once again and punch it in.
You can open up that 2-score lead. It's so crucial. Kenna Cook slinging
underneath.
Finding Smith. Maya Smith. Getting close.
Great gain on first down. Sets them up for a 2nd and 4. She was wide open. No one was even near her. Just drug right across the field.
The throw from McKenna Cook around the rusher. A second down, as you said, 4 to go. Back to pass. Oh, pump. And then taking it the other way. Caught!
Oh, what a grab.
Touchdown. She looked right, pump faked, and then threw it all the way to the end zone. What an arm.
Beautiful pass here by McKenna Cook. Great job by receiver Kaya Merlo.
That was a 30-yard flick of the wrist.
Just right into the breadbasket. It was actually good coverage on that play, too. Just great play. Perfect ball placement by McKenna Cook.
Unbelievable.
That is big. Now they are going for 1 here.
They were unable to convert after the first touchdown. See what they drop here on the second try. Here's another look at that touchdown.
Pressure was right on McKenna that last play, too, and she just dropped it in there. Tight throw, incomplete.
And I did her dirty. That was 35-yard flick of the wrist after the drop back.
Yes, it was. All right, so we got a 2-score game. We are not even halfway through the first half. Nice lead for the Concord Chargers, but I would expect Apex to start dialing it up here.
So trying to answer. Pass up over the middle.
There complete. She goes.
Jaylani Palmer. And she's going to separate and score. One play, and they're on the board.
Right back in it. Let's look at this replay. Just a simple post route. Right over the middle, underneath the safety, and she's gone. One miss, and she's gone. Big play to get Apex jump-started there.
There's a reason Apex was able to win this thing last year, and she was the MVP.
Yep.
We're seeing it on display. Now under center, rolling out right, quick pass, and a conversion.
And we got a signal, it is good. 12-7, 12-7 game. Approaching the halfway point, or we are under the halfway point now.
Flag moves so fast. It doesn't take much to score.
No, it's a great response by Apex coming down in one play and putting some points on the board. Now they got to just tighten up on defense.
So McKenna Cook, a high school junior, a quarterback, flips this one out. Haley McElroy with the catch on first down.
Nice little underneath route for about a 6-yard gain. This is a big game for Apex. The magic number in this event is 4. If you can get to 4 wins, you are almost right there to punch your ticket to LA.
We saw that as the completed pass. Micaiah Merlo. KK with the the reception there. And we saw that in New Jersey. 4 wins got you into the tiebreak.
Yep.
Keeps you alive. Gives you a chance.
Absolutely. If you can get to 5, you're pretty much an auto qualifier at this point. So
I don't know that I've run any, and I'm not doing all the permutations, and I'm not a math guy, but if 4 losses can somehow in some way get you in, I don't know. I will not be officially eliminating anybody at 4 losses, but
no,
it would make it awful tough.
Absolutely. There's still a chance you'd have to have a 3-team tiebreaker. Nice little slant for a first down, a little bit of contact, and that's a 1st and goal.
That's a tough catch for KK Merlo in traffic. I know they're not wearing pads and it's not a tackle game, but it's still a physical game. Good catch, good concentration. So 1st and goal here for the Chargers. And really no panic after giving up the big score.
Nope, they came right back out and they're moving the ball down the field.
Back to pass.
Double pass. Blocked.
Oh, it's batted down.
Yeah, they were trying that double pass back to the QB. McKenna, after she released it, went out on a slant route, and the rusher did a great job getting her hands up and deflecting that pass.
Ella Feldhaus had taken the pass but couldn't get it off, and we'll bring up 2nd down and goal. This is a big play, a long way to go here.
Yeah, I would look for something right in the middle of the field at about the 15-yard line. Get half of it now and have one more chance at it.
Cook slings it out to the sideline, incomplete. Maya Smith was the intended target, but nice job by Mariah Stevens-Walden defensively.
Brings up a 3rd and long. Last play, they have to score here.
Big play for this Predators defense.
Bunch formation. Looks like they're all lined up pretty tight right in the middle with 1 to the left.
It's Maya Smith wide out to the left.
False start. She jumped.
And that's going to be a turnover.
Yep, turnover on downs.
So a bit of movement and a turnover. So the Predators will take over with a chance to take the lead.
Yep, they score now because they got that extra point. They're right back in the lead.
On a flag turnover on downs, it goes to the 5.
Correct.
On a turnover on downs, just not completing the pass, they would have taken over at the point of possession.
Yeah, and it was the difference between being across midfield or prior to midfield.
Good first down production up across the 15. Into the final 90 seconds here in the opening half. Kemi Higa to pass. That's complete and a first down.
First down. That's going to take us to our 1-minute warning.
Chelsea DeWitt with the catch. And the clock stops at the 1-minute mark, and we go to the pro clock. As we've been mentioning, too, the officials have the The referees have the official time on their wrist, but there's constant communication with the scoring table to keep the clock in the venue right on time.
Yep.
So if you see an adjustment by a couple of seconds here and there, they're constantly telling you what the time is back to the scorer's table and adjusting our score clock for you at home.
Yep.
So here we are right at 1 minute.
And under a minute, everything goes to a pro clock. So if I were Apex, I would try to keep everything in bounds on these next couple plays.
You don't want to give a possession back if you can help it.
And she stays in. That clock's still rolling.
Good catch from Trishelle 2K. The young 16-year-old high school freshman. Her third big catch here of the opening half. Now back to pass again. To the middle. Oh, and that's batted down. Defensively, Ava Irwin coming up with the stop.
Big play. She got inside leverage on Jaylani Palmer that play. Great defense.
Irwin, another high school freshman, just 14 years old. Big play. There she is out of Valencia, California. He's not intimidated out here.
They have to score on this play. Chargers are going to get another chance at this before the half's up. But they got to stop them here.
3rd and goal. To pass. Got to find the end zone. Floating it up high. Jump ball. Caught. But
Out of bounds.
out of bounds. So a turnover on downs.
It's a big stop. Great ball. She went for her target, Jaylani. She was just right near the edge, and the first, she didn't even get 1 foot in. Still made the catch, but out of bounds.
Important possession now. 40 seconds left, but the Predators get the ball to start the second half.
And McKenna's just going to knee it out. She knees it out. We're going to half.
So a little less time on the clock, and we are at the half. So it's the Chargers out in front, 12-7 over the Apex Predators. Here at the half, the Oakley Icon Alliance, the West Regional, here on HTM.
Years old. Disruption.
Meta, play my hooping playlist.
Beautiful facility here in Las Vegas, the home of the Raiders. wonderful hosts this weekend for the West Regional, the Oakley Icon Alliance. And at the half, final game of the day, the Chargers up on the Predators 12-7. Darren and Matt, and thoughts on that opening half?
It was a great half. Both teams did what they needed to. Unfortunately, Apex, that half went really quick. Apex only had possession 3 times. But, you know, Apex has got to come out. They've taken some shots, and they just got to connect. But I think Conquer's playing really good, and they know the implications of this game.
They're not intimidated by the defending champions.
They are not. They are not familiar foes, and they've played them many times before. So all of these athletes know each other.
All right, one more break. Second half on the way. Chargers up, but the Predators will get the football to start the second half when we come back to Vegas in the West Regional of the Oakley Icon Alliance.
Hey, Meta.
Hey, Meta.
Hey, Meta. Record in slow motion. Hey, Meta. How am I doing?
You have ridden 54 miles.
Hey, Meta. Take a video. Let's go, guys. Video.
We are back here inside, getting set for the second half. The Chargers lead 12-7, but the Predators have the ball to start the second half. Darren DuPont and Matt Ramo with you here. And before we start the second half, quick recap on Jersey as we get set to go here in the second half.
Oh, yeah. Jersey, there was a lot of competitive games at the OIA East. It came right down to the wire where 3 of the 4 last teams were getting in and 1 was being eliminated. And it was great competition just like today here. And I can't wait to see the East and the West teams clash in LA.
4 teams have already advanced from the East Regional. That 8-team format will continue in LA. We need 4 more teams to join the championship field. We'll find out here throughout the weekend. And yeah, if the East was any indication, as we get set for second down and mid, and a completed pass over the middle will be short, completed to Trishelle Touquet. But if that was any indication, this thing is far from decided, and everybody's still alive.
Absolutely. The last 8 teams in LA, it's anyone's game out there. Every game's going to be tight, down to the wire, the best of the best throughout the nation. Really excited for that event.
Fun format. Everybody plays everybody. It's an 8-team, 7-game round robin. The only difference in LA is instead of just awarding a champion, we'll have a true semifinal and a final. Top 4 teams will make the semis.
Yep. Out of the 7 games that everyone plays, we'll seed the bracket 1 through 4. 1 will play 4, 2 will play 3 on that Sunday, and we will then have a champion.
So here we go.
3rd down, about 7 yards to go.
Akemi Higa is the quarterback. That pass, just to the sideline, incomplete. Was looking for Jaylani Palmer. Incomplete.
And Apex is they're going for it.
4th down and mid. Here's a look at that pass to the sideline. That was right in front of us, Matt.
Right there, just a little too much on it.
We are down here on the sideline, right at midfield, right behind the Chargers bench or sideline.
Oh, that was 4th down, and now we have a turnover. That was 4th down.
So it's 1st down. Good catch. In and out of the hands of Maya Smith. She's been really good in the first half.
That would have been a great chunk of yards on that 1st down, setting them up nicely. But now they have 2nd and long. They have 2 downs to punch it in.
2nd and goal here, still early in the second half. Chargers would love to get up 2 scores.
Absolutely. Coach Schulman gets the call in.
Back to pass. Cook. Did she
it
pick
is
it up?
Caught.
She did. Kaylee Batoon, not Kaylee Batoon, sorry. KK Merlo with the catch. Apologies there, but picking that right up off the turf before it hit the ground. Look at this.
Wow, great concentration on that play. Sets them up with a 3rd and goal from the 4-yard line. It will be a pass only. Pass only on this play.
Yeah, that wasn't a touchdown. Short in front.
Big down here. Can Apex hold them on this 3rd down?
3rd and goal. To the end zone. Oh, it's caught.
What a route.
Maya Smith. She dropped a pass early in the possession, and she made up for it with the touchdown.
Look at this route by Maya. She starts over in the slot, runs an out, comes back to it. Beautiful ball placement where only she could get it. She had the defender turn. That is a big-time play. Concord taking their time getting this play in as the clock is continuing to run. They're going for
Going for 2.
Going for 2. There's a 2-point conversion you've been asking for. Pressure.
To the end zone. And it's incomplete. And McKenna Cook in a little discomfort. She comes up shaking her right throwing hand. Did it get caught on the throw?
I think as she was following through, she hit the rusher, and she might have a little stinger, but she looks to be okay. She's just shaking it off. Now Apex takes over. Down 11.
Back to throw, over the middle. That is complete. They need to find a bit of an answer. 2K with the catch.
Yeah, Conquer has been doing great of keeping everything underneath and making the flag pulls. Apex has not taken as many shots this game as they have in others in this tournament.
Back to pass, Higa. That's complete right at the 1st down marker.
That is right on the line. It's going to be a 1st and goal.
Pass caught by Jaylani Palmer.
First and goal right at midfield.
Got a long field in front of them. Now to throw. That pass caught. Good catch.
We got a flag coming in. It's going to be some discussion. The officials are meeting at the center and discussing if this is going to stand or not. No foul on the play. It is waved off. Great job by the officials meeting together to make sure they get the call right.
So no flag. They'll pick it up. That's one thing I've noticed in this game, too, and at this event. Lots of good communication from the referees. That pass. In and out of the hands.
I don't know if she heard the footsteps, but they were right there. She definitely could have made this grab, and it would have set them up nicely. Another 3rd and goal, which is long. Conquer backing all their defenders up. Heels on the goal line.
Got to score here.
Where's Jaylani going?
Slinging it to the end zone. Intercepted. Picked off in the end zone by McKenna Cook.
McKenna Cook read it. Jaylani tried running the double move, and McKenna was just right there to pick it off. Big stop by Conquer. They are certainly in control as we approach the halfway point of the second half.
Good news. Clearly the hand's okay from McKenna Cook.
Absolutely, I would say so. She just came down with that ball nice and easy.
Did she ever? There she is, 36, the quarterback with the nice pink cleats.
Now I would assume the Conquer Chargers slow this game down right here. Eat up as much time as they can with a 2-score lead. Hand it off.
Inside 8 minutes to go. Oh, good little move, but
great
Smith.
flagpole.
Good flagpole. Yeah.
Great flagpole right away, because number 8 might be the fastest player on this field.
Yeah, Maya Smith. They use her in all kinds of ways, getting the ball into her hands. She had that one drop, uncharacteristic, and then made up for it with the touchdown on their last possession. 2nd down. Cook, back to throw. Looks over the middle. Oh, good catch to touch the turf.
Great grab.
No. Ava Irwin hauled it in. She corralled this ball and held it up off the turf.
And Ava Irvin is only a freshman. I know you said that earlier. She has been making amazing catches all tournament long, and she can still play in this tournament for 4 more years.
She's 14 years old. We have a few 18-year-olds in this game.
Yeah, phenomenal player. Definitely a name to keep your eye on in the future.
Back to throw. Cook slinging it. Incomplete, but what a great show of her arm strength.
Yeah, they're for sure punting. They're punting it, make them work the whole field. You got a 2-score lead. It was a good ball, but the defender jumped the route, got her hand in there. Great defense by Apex on that play. All right, approaching 6 minutes. We need Apex to start. They're going to start taking shots. They're going to have to.
And Kemi Higa. What's she got? Back to throw. That pass complete to Mariah Stevens-Walden.
Nice gain on that 1st down.
Second down and mid. Higa slinging it out. Again, the catch was made by Chelsea DeWitt.
Great job by the defender coming up, pulling that flag. I do not think Conquer has missed a flag in this game yet. They're keeping everything in front of them, setting up and pulling the flag. 3rd down and 7 to mid. This is absolutely 4-down territory.
Inside 5 minutes to go here in the second half. To throw. It's caught. They're short.
It was bobbled, almost picked
incomplete.
off. Incomplete. It is 4th and 7.
This is a very important moment in the game.
I'd expect Coach Rudy Fernandez to pull one of his best plays out of his playbook on this next play. big, big down for the Concord Chargers. If they can hold them here.
To throw, Higa to the middle. Incomplete.
Dart, and she was across midfield. And it looks like, let's see the replay, it looks like it was right in the breadbasket and just...
Anna Paquette was there defensively for the Chargers, but they're unable to convert.
All right, so the Chargers take over again on the Apex side of the field.
You have an opportunity to really put the Predators in a tough spot.
Oh, absolutely.
They're already in a tough spot.
You have 3 downs. You need to milk the clock as much as you can here and punch it in if you can.
Inside, 3.5 minutes to go. McKenna Cook to Smith on the outside, and she found a little bit of room.
Turned into a nice game after making a defender miss. And that clock is rolling still.
It'll roll inside 3 minutes. It's still running straight time here, right down to the 1 minute warning. 25-second play clock. Teams have 3 60-second timeouts per half. Cook to throw deep. Oh, incomplete.
Wow.
Trying to find Irwin.
Took a shot on it, but Apex held strong. Brings up 3rd and goal. Clock is still running. Looks like they just brought in Trishelle Touche to rush on this 3rd down. Very big down here. Apex has to get a stop to have a chance in this game.
We didn't get to see it in the last game, but the onside kicks can make things very interesting. A 2-score game can be overcome, I don't want to say quite easily, but it's not improbable.
Absolutely. And it looks like Chargers are going to call timeout here, so I can tell you about the Oakley East Regional.
Yes.
We had a game that was 31-7, and it ended 31-28 after 3 onside kick attempts that were successful. It was unreal. The crowd was going crazy, and every single one of them were within a yard to a half of yard of crossing midfield. It was a blowout turned into a great game. So, to your point, yes, the onside kick makes a huge difference.
Explain the onside kick.
So the onside kick must be called after your extra point in the second half only when trailing. So after your extra point, if you are still trailing and we're in the second half, you can get an onside kick 1 play from your own 5-yard line. You have to cross midfield.
Cook to throw.
She goes up top.
Caught.
Oh, she brought it down.
Touchdown.
She brought it down again.
And again, Ava Irwin.
The freshman. What a game for number 2. Wow. Out of a timeout. That might be the nail in the coffin. But again, the onside kick, if Apex, after this extra point attempt, can go down quickly and score, we now have our 1 minute warning. So it is 1 minute. This is going to be an untimed down on the extra point attempt. But Apex, if they can score quickly, they're going to get a chance at calling an onside kick once or twice here.
On the ability of the Predators to score quickly. They have that big playability.
With Jaylani Palmer, you can score quickly. She has done it many times today. Been pretty quiet this game. Conker's been doing a good job covering her.
Flag. Right at the start of this play.
And we got a sack.
So the
Extra point attempt is no good.
No good.
But we have a flag on the play. Illegal rush. That is unfortunate. The clock is still stopped. It is still 1 minute remaining in the half, but it moves the extra point attempt to the 2.5-yard line. So this is still the extra point attempt we have here coming up. Untimed down.
So an opportunity again to convert this. I'm going to stay in the shotgun. I was going to wonder if they go under center and get something quick.
She's still in her deep shotgun set. She
Looking
launches
deep.
it a little overthrown.
A little too far. I was looking for KK Merlot in the corner of the end zone.
All right, well, we have 1 minute left. Apex trails by 17, so it is a three-score game. Three-score game, but Apex has the ball. Their QB has a cannon, and they got big play receivers.
Let's see what they draw up here. First down coming.
And it looks like they are just lining up for the coin toss. They are accepting the defeat on this. And, wow, that certainly shakes the standings up. Certainly shakes it up with Conquer. I'd like to see that may bump Conquer into, you know what? That is going to move Conquer
to 3-1
to the number 1 seed as of today.
They've knocked off the Predators. So you've got 4 teams at 3-1 after day 1.
4 teams at 3-1, and because Conquer has not let up many points at all, they've by far allowed the least amount of points.
23 points against.
And
that's it.
When this updates on our Zort Sports app, look at that. Number 1 seed, Conquer Chargers, 3-1.
I know you say look at that. They can't see at home. But, you know, but that's fine. We're looking at it here. But the difference, 23 points is all the Chargers have allowed.
In 4 games.
The next closest is the Bad Rabbits, almost double, 55 points. Well, more than double, 55 points.
And that bumped Apex. They went from 1 to 3, allowing 86. And Fury, who just won that big game right before this, is now 3-1, sitting at the 4 seed.
And when you think about the Chargers, it's their defense. 83 points. That is the 6th most points here in the tournament.
Absolutely. I mean, they're doing what they need to on offense, but their defense is really coming through, and it's showing. Again, for you at home, you can view the Zort Sports app to check live standings on all of the games here. It looks like our other field is still going on, so that game will be finishing up momentarily.
You can watch Field 2 over at HTN, the completion of the day. ZortSports.com for the standings and the schedule. All streams tomorrow available as well on HTN, but that's it.
That's it for
24/7, the final here on a fun day 1. Matt, get some sleep. We're up at 8 a.m.
8 a.m.
Pacific
game start.
time.
Yep, we have an early start tomorrow. Every team will play 3 more games, and, everyone at least 2 games away. We have to get through 2 games before we can declare who has that guaranteed spot. So tomorrow's games are equally as important to today. I'm looking for another action-packed day from these young athletes.
All right, let's wrap up. That'll be doing it for day 1. We'll see you tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Pacific time here from Vegas. A log jam at the top, but we'll decide the final 4 teams. Now we'll head to Los Angeles and the Oakley Icon Alliance Championship. For Remo, I'm Darren DuPont. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow here for day 2 from Vegas.